Alright, so first thing to see are these yellow things right here. These are the olfactory bulbs. See how big they are? I told you they would be big. Okay, those are the olfactory bulbs. Okay, this here and this here, these are the optic nerves. Okay, where the optic nerves converge right here, that's the optic chiasma. Okay, and then behind the optic chiasma, this little ball right here, that's the pituitary gland right there. Okay. This is the satellite. Okay, now notice that covering the brain, you have this shiny white layer that's tough. This is the dura mater. Technically, this space right here where my probe is, underneath the dura mater, that's the arachnoid mater. Okay? Now, if I peel this back, we should have pia mater left. Do you see it? If you don't, it's okay. I'll show it to you. See that? See that?
So small thing there.
Looks like saran wrap, right? Okay, that's the pia mater. Okay? Alright, now, looking at the brain in cross section here, or sagittal section here, okay? So you got the cerebrum up here, okay? And then right at the bottom, you see the Nike swoosh right there. See it? That's the corpus callosum. The space underneath the corpus callosum is the lateral ventricle, okay? This white line underneath the space is the fornix. The space underneath the fornix here is the third ventricle. Third ventricle. Okay? Now, underneath the third ventricle, you see the circle? That's the thalamus. Okay? Behind the thalamus, you see this little nub hanging off of it? That's the pineal gland. Okay? Now, in front of the thalamus here, you see the white dot? That's the optic chiasma. You can prove it to yourself. See the optic nerve right here? Optic chiasma. Okay, so remember I told you that between the thalamus here and the optic chiasma, so between them right there is the hypothalamus. Okay, it probably wouldn't look like anything otherwise, right? So between the thalamus and the optic chiasma is the hypothalamus, this whole area. Okay. Now, right here, this little ball right here, that's your pituitary gland. And you can sort of see it lead back to the hypothalamus, because they're connected. Okay. Now, real quick, do you see this belly right here? Mm-hmm. Bulge right here, that's the pons. And then a second bulge over here. Over here. That's the medulla oblongata. Everything past that, over here, that's spinal cord. Okay? Now, the one I didn't show you was midbrain. So draw a line here after the thalamus and draw a line here before the pons. All of this, including this up here, is midbrain. Okay? So this stuff up here, this is going to be those two colliculi. So do you see a top bump and a bottom bump? Do you see a top bump and a bottom bump? Okay, that's the superior colliculus on top, inferior colliculus on bottom. Okay, you can't really see it that clearly the way it was cut here. Okay. Underneath those two bumps right here, there's a groove. See the groove? That's the cerebral aqueduct. Okay, now that cerebral aqueduct leads you into this space right here. That is the fourth ventricle. Behind the fourth ventricle, you have the cerebellum, and it's pretty easy to see the white tree inside of it. That's the arbor vitae. Okay?